How you guys doing? Oh, you're even better than that. I know you're in the library or meeting room. You guys could be laughing. How you
They
guys
didn't
doing?
know you were coming. This is Justin with the Atlanta Falcons, and he is here to talk to you guys for a little bit today and give you guys some special surprises.
How you guys doing okay? It's Monday morning, a little rainy, a little slow to wake up this morning. Yeah, a little bit. You got your donuts over here. I'll talk real quick so we can get over those real fast. Like I said, my name is Justin Peelle. I'm with the Falcons. We got a little program. I got a little program my wife and I set up a couple years ago. What we like to do is we go to different schools and pick students, and you guys are each going to get 2 tickets to this weekend's game. Anybody want to go to the game this weekend? If I don't say hand up, we can find somebody else. I know there's 900 kids here. Just so you guys excited about that? Like I said, I know we're in the library, but you could be a little bit louder. Let all your classmates hear it. So you guys excited about going to the game tonight?
Yes.
One thing you guys got to do is listen to me talk for about 10 minutes. And then we'll get to those donuts today. There's probably, keep looking at those up there. We had a long night last night. Anybody watch the game yesterday?
Yes.
We got back a little late last night with the weather and all, but so I'm going to try to keep this going as quick as I can. You guys were selected as, correct me if I'm wrong, about writing an anti-bullying statement. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
Which is great. I mean, I've never really talked on this topic, but it's a great topic. I'm going to start picking people out. You guys just give me a brief reason why we don't want to be bullies. And I'm going to pick. We could get some volunteers, or I'm going to start picking. So I know you guys at this age don't like to talk in front of people, but it's all right. We'll have some fun with it. So, anybody want to volunteer and tell me what they wrote? Look at you. See, my girl right here just turned around. That's just like a dead giveaway, honey. You got to think about it. You want to talk? Tell me what you wrote about it.
I think I wrote that if someone's being bullied and you know about it, you need to tell them no matter how they're being bullied.
That's right. That's good. You don't want to. Nobody wants to be bullied. We got something else you want to talk about? Anybody else? Get your answer right. I'm coming back to you now.
I put the bystander has power in the outcome with or without meaning to.
Wow, I'm smarter than I am right now. Honey, you want to speak up now? Would you just tell me real quick what you wrote? There you go. Why would wait? The point. There's no point in being a bully. It's I like to hear about both of you guys about sitting back watching people bullying. You're just as guilty as being a bully. I think it's a great idea. There's no reason to do it. It doesn't look good upon you, and you're hurting other people's feelings. And we don't. One of the things I always talk about when I come to talk to these schools is grades are important, but being a good person is probably the most important thing that you guys can do. Yes, you need to do your schoolwork. Yes, you need to work hard. But the most important thing that you can talk to some of your teachers and people out in the world is they're going to look at a good person versus a bad. I can take a person that's not very nice, a bully, if you will, have straight A's, or a kid that's a good person, works well with others, and maybe doesn't have the best grades. I'm going to take that kid over a straight A kid just because I want to be around good people. Good people are going to do good things in this world. And so being a bully is not something that you want to be a part of, and you don't want any of your friends be that. I'm ashamed to say that one of my best friends was a bully growing up. I mean, he just loved him to death, but he didn't go about things the right way, and it got him in trouble because you are going to get in trouble. You get caught being a bully, and your teachers are going to get you in trouble, and you're going to get that bad label put on you. You want to do that, and you need to set examples not only for the kids in your class, but how many of you are older siblings? Who's got a little brother and a little sister? See, I'm the middle of 3, so I had to learn what not to do for my brother and try to set a good example for my sister. And believe it or not, your little brothers and sisters look up to you. I got a 3.5-year-old and an 18-month-old, and everything my 3.5-year-old does, my 18-month-old does. Right? Goes over there, starts terrorizing the dog. That little girl's right behind him doing the same thing. They're young now, but that's the kind of example that you guys need to not only set for the other kids in the school, but for your siblings as well. So I'm really glad. I mean, that's a great subject. I'm really glad it's being addressed. Sorry, I had to write some stuff down to make sure I'm talking right. Okay, I got another one for you. Like I said, it was a long night last night. It was a long day. what's the importance of, why is it that we have to work hard in school? Not just to get the good grades, but what's that going to show to me if you guys are working hard in school? Anybody want to, you can't volunteer all the time, I like your attitude. Come on, somebody else. Anybody want to tell me what's the importance of working hard in school? All right.
If you work hard in school, you can achieve your goals and grow up to be, to have a good job.
That's right.
Being a football.
That's a good example. Anybody else going to give me another reason why we work hard in school? See, you cover your eyes, you duck your head in the back. I can see all that.
Okay, Betsy.
I've been in that chair before.
She
It
has
doesn't
an
work.
answer, though, I'm sure.
Tell me, what's a good reason why we work hard in school?
I don't know, coming to people like, with our parents, some of us, our parents didn't make like, they wanted to like, we give an example to our parents.
There you go. I like that. I mean, my parents were a big motivating factor of why I did good in school, because if I didn't do good in school, I wasn't playing sports. How old are you guys here?
13.
Today's your birthday? Mm-hmm. So 13, 11. So in about 3 years, you guys are going to be wanting to be driving, right? 3, 4 years, everyone's going to want to get behind that car. Let me tell you something, if you don't have the grades, Mom and Dad ain't going to let you get behind that car. I'm going to promise you that. I got my car taken away in about a month because I wasn't doing right in school. Anything else we got? What else we work hard to? What about you, hon? What's that?
So we can learn how to use.
There you go. I like all these answers. You can achieve your goals. You'll learn this. It keeps your parents off your back. Learn how to do new things. I mean, those are all important things. And it also shows when some of you want to go to college or whatever you're going to do, you're going to eventually have to get a job. If you're a hard worker in school, that carries over into everything else you do. I did well in school, but I also worked hard playing sports, and that just kind of carried over for me, and that's what ended up getting. I wasn't the best athlete growing up, but it got my foot in the door because I was, coaches and teachers, everything. He's a good person, which is one thing you got to be, and he's a hard worker. That's kind of what I learned from my parents. So that's the importance. And then you get your good job. And everybody who has an employee wants them to be a hard working person. It's all part of being a good person. It's always the theme of what we talked about is just being a good person, doing things the way they're supposed to be done, doing the right thing. You guys are getting 2 tickets now. And I'm sorry to say you can't bring your friend because you guys got to get down to Georgia Dome. So it's going to be with somebody else. Now, whoever you take with you, either your parent, older brother that can drive, grandma, grandpa, aunt, whoever goes with you, I want you to thank them. This is my last part. You guys have to ask a question. I want you to thank them. It's tough at times, and you guys will learn this at being a parent. I'm learning this right now and spending time with your kids, with the work and some of the stuff that you guys probably don't understand yet. But when your parents take the opportunity to go spend time with you guys really need to appreciate it and really need to enjoy it. I know at times, this is your guys' age, you really don't. I just want to hang out with my friends. I want to do the texting and play the video games and all the stuff that you guys do nowadays. Spend some time with your parents. It means a lot to them, and eventually you guys will learn. It shapes who you are. My memories of growing up are going to hanging out with my dad, my mom, doing individual things, and it's kind of shaped who I am. With that, I'm going to let you guys open up to questions, and you guys can ask me anything you want. It doesn't have to be about school, it can be about football, it can be about whatever you guys want to ask me. We got about 10 minutes worth of questions. If you guys aren't asking me questions, I'm going to start asking you random questions. So I highly suggest that you guys all ask me. Teachers involved, you guys can ask some questions as well. But, so you guys start asking questions. If we got any volunteers? I know my man right here is probably going to volunteer. I'll go with you back then.
Actually, Arthur's Blaine's birthday.
What's that?
Arthur's Blaine's birthday on 9 o'clock this afternoon.
According to my girl back here, it is. So yes, it is. There you go. It's all right. It's all right. And at the end of the day, I'm the guy. At the end of this, whoever's got the best question, I'm gonna autograph this hat. You guys can keep it. So start keeping it. Yeah, there you go. No, you got one. Here we go.